Live streaming now. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
Hey,
I never noticed
peace
this like
ice.
the first time.
Michael here.
Fear
Yeah,
Gives
but like
us life.
it'll feel weird. Is that
Being
okay? Or
afraid of the
Yeah.
right things kept
So,
our
most of the
ancestors
video now.
alive. It makes sense to be afraid of poisonous insects or
Fear
hungry
from that?
tigers. But
No.
what about fear when there is no clear and obvious danger? For instance, a teddy bear with a full set of humor. Or
Are you gonna
a
say
spiral
anything about that?
no,
JPEG.
that's not really scary.
There's something
why is
about
But right
Why is it
right
red?
in the bottom left.
Actually, I see why our
And that
reflexes would go
dog
to
or
this
the
because
wolf looks weird.
it's a wolf and that would kill us back in the day. So that's probably why. Wait a minute. For some
What?
reason, I see a 4 there.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Wait,
but,
you were looking
like,
at that?
Yeah, I thought it
Oh.
was cups or something in the background.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is.
Or does it
these
say
images, too much
F
mystery
U
and
two?
strangeness. But no obvious
Why does that look
threat the way there is with
Photoshop
a
or
gun or a
something?
Maybe it
falling
is.
rock. But yet they still incite fear because they are creepy. But why? What gives us the creeps? What causes something to be creepy?
Maybe you watched it before.
We are now in my bedroom, the bedroom I grew up in Kansas. Like a lot of children my age, I was terrified of scary stories to tell in the dark. But the very first book that ever scared me was The Curse of the Squirrel. To this day, I still haven't finished the book, but that's just me. Psychologist James Geer developed the Fear Survey Schedule 2, which he used to find out what scared us the most. Combined with the results of a more recent Gallup poll, these are the things that scare most of us.
Suffocation,
most.
failing a test.
All
Wait, let's
these
pause it.
things
Failing a test, injury of loved one, death of a loved one, your
Is that
own
supposed
death.
to be scary? Or no?
Yet nuclear war is scary. Terrorist attacks. Actually,
What?
yeah, that's pretty much on there. Let's see the most stupid one. Spiders. That's pretty stupid. I'm not.
Suffocation is actually kind of scary.
Yeah. I'm literally not scared of spiders nor snakes. Being self-conscious. That's not even. Everyone is. What? How is that scary? How is that scary? The future. Why are you scared? Well, I can tell if you did something bad.
Okay, snakes is probably, well,
Mine is probably.
spiders.
Mine is probably.
There's
Why would people be scared of that? Please, that has to be.
making mistakes. Barely.
Failing a test should not be one of the most scared things.
It would be like worried that you're
Terrorist attack
scared,
and
but scary.
my own death is definitely on there for me. Speaking in front of a group, yep, that's pretty much me. Unless if I
Nuclear
know
war,
other
I would
people.
literally kill myself.
Nuclear war. Oh yeah. No, like there's no point of living after that point. Unless if, well, actually, it only hits like a certain city area, basically. Like, so actually, unless if they end up just nuking everything. So yeah. Unpause the video.
are scary, but are they creepy? Let's get more specific. I love the way Stephen King delineates 3 types of scary stuff. The first is the gross out. This is something disgusting, morbid, diseased. The second is horror. Horror to King is the unnatural, a giant spider, or being grabbed in the dark when you thought you
Yeah.
were alone.
That's kind
The
of
third.
scary, I guess.
Terror is different, creepier.
Oh,
He says
yeah.
terror is coming home to find
I've seen this
the
image
What
before.
the heck? Is that just a
POV
Has
or
been
gate
painted
birds
white?
outside your
Alright,
door.
hold on. Let me
I've
do
seen
something.
that image before on like on a YouTube thumbnail. Just like
Let me close out the
stupid.
stuff that I don't need.
Yeah, I've seen on a YouTube thumbnail before. It doesn't really scare me. I just doesn't scare me because I've
There you
seen
An
it
exact copy.
before.
Terror is feeling something behind you. It's breath on
Yeah.
your neck,
Those
knowing
kids
that
are
you will be
big
grabbed,
forehead
but then
child.
Yeah, actually, that boy
breath on
right
your
there.
neck.
His
Why is
his
no?
forehead
Why is
is like
everyone trying to raid his
6
house?
inches.
Literally, everyone's trying to
Knowing
raid
you
his
will be
house right
grabbed,
now.
That's
but then
like,
turn
let
around
us see.
and
That's like really
find
long
that
for
there
me.
was never
6 inches.
anything there in the first place. Not a lot of research has been done on that feeling, the creeps. But many theories and ideas involve vagueness, ambiguity. For instance, masks and why clowns are creepy. Claude Lévi-Strauss wrote that the facial disguise temporarily eliminates from social intercourse the part of the
How are
body
masks
which is
scary, bro?
Let's go,
Why would
Mr. Beanhead.
No, that's Trump.
That's
That's Joe Biden. That's
Let's
Joe
go.
The
Biden.
reason even a neutral or happy
That's not that
mask
scary.
can be creepy may have to
Oh,
do with
wow, that looks
ambiguity.
so
A
creepy.
mask hides the true emotions and intentions of the person underneath. I don't know if the person wearing that mask is
Bro.
What Halloween costume is that?
I mean,
Bro,
not even Halloween
when it
costume.
comes
it's
to
just
human
pure.
being.
It's,
Alright, I'll be
it's,
back. I'll be
famous
back.
They failed to make a dog costume.
On a chart of
Let's go.
humanness,
Okay, I'll just pause it on. Let's go back a little bit. Not to these. These people suck at making Halloween costumes. For God's sake. Like, what the hell is your giant ASSI doing there? Actually, this might not even be a human, to be honest, because their eyes would be there. They're blind. Cool. Oh wait, no. There's a better image. It's Mr. Raccoon. Man, it is stupid. God. Okay, I'm laughing too hard. Okay. We're waiting for. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting. We're gonna cut this out, right? Oh, no, no, dog. Alright, I'm back.
form. This is the famous uncanny valley. On a
I've
chart
heard of
of
that word before.
humanness,
It's like
there's a zone where something
it's
can
like
be almost
realistic, but not
entirely
just.
human, but off by just a little. Not so wrong
Big
that it's
eyes.
clearly fake or funny, or so good that it's indistinguishable. Instead, it's just
That's just
trouble.
a mannequin.
The creepiness
Yeah.
of
Some
Uncanny
idiot that
Valley
failed
is
to
wonderfully
make
demonstrated by John
doll.
Bergeron's Singing Androids. Watch
Android.
these videos when you're alone.
What?
A similar uneasy feeling comes from Shay
Like,
St.
probably the
John,
only thing I would
a
be scared
character
of
created
Oh,
by
that actually was kind of creepy. If you watch it alone.
nightmare
Yeah.
fuel
This?
to others.
Yes. It's actually
Uncanny
creepy if you watch it
humanoids
alone.
How?
all
Like, how do you think it is?
It's just weird. I guess, like,
The thing that
exactly
I
what
would
he's
be scared
explaining,
of
uncanny, that's exactly.
is the background, like the window.
A
If there's
similar
something popped
uneasy
up.
feeling comes from
And, like, you
Shay
see that-
St.
It was
John,
actually just
a
a
character
robot
created by
demonstration,
Eric Fournier,
but it just
funny to
feels
some, nightmare fuel
Yeah.
to others. Uncanny humanoids, like
Yeah,
all
that's what it
creepy
is.
things, straddle a line between two regions that we can understand and explain with language. Francis T. McAndrew and Sarah Cohnke describe being creeped out as an adaptive human response to the ambiguity of threats from others. Creepy things are kind of a threat, maybe, but they're also kind of not. So our brains don't know what to do. Some parts respond with fear, while other parts don't, and they don't know why. So instead of achieving a typical fear response, horror, we simply feel uneasy, terror, creeped out. Between the mountains
really
of
that creepy, it's
safety
just
and
a
danger,
terrible well,
there
kind
is
of, it's
a
just terrible
valley
costumes.
of creepiness where the limits of our knowledge and trust and security aren't very clear. Will looking at this cause you to die 1 week later?
Hmm?
Impossible, right?
Just a person wearing a mask with the worst camera in the world.
Impossible,
He's watching
right?
somebody sleep, Alex.
Oh.
That's creepy.
Maybe
I
Did
didn't
you
even
not-
realize it's
that's
second
the terror.
person.
Yeah.
1 week later.
See him right there?
It looks like some sort of terrible YouTube prank. Pranking my sister at 3 a.m.
Impossible, right? Maybe that's the terror of ambiguity.
I mean,
don't
it's
do
also
well.
scary because what if they did that to you?
That's why.
With ambiguity,
why-
when it involves our
You don't
own
even know if they do that to
intentions,
you.
it can make us lie. And when it involves danger but no recognizable threat, it can make us think and feel some pretty weird
be so weird.
things. Have you ever
If somebody just posts, like, they were recording a video of them watching you sleep,
Like,
and they post it on YouTube, and it pops up in your shorts, and you're like, and you're just like,
that's me.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get a Blue Point lockdown system in my house.
I don't even know what I would do. I would,
I would get a tornado siren, put it inside my house to scare away that idiot.
oh, what if they're not scared of it?
Well, they'll become deaf and I don't know.
You'll become deaf too.
I'll just,
It'll be inside your
they
house.
won't be suspecting it though.
Yeah.
peered over a ledge, a railing, way high up, like so high up it made you nervous and dizzy,
That's the Dubai
and
Tower.
felt something pushing you, maybe even an urge to jump? Have you ever stood on a
Yeah.
ledge with a loved one and realized that you could push them?
People,
Bruh.
Easy.
yeah,
It really
people
is.
done that into polls
And maybe
and
you do
stuff.
want
Yeah,
to do it.
it's obvious.
Or maybe it's just cognitive dissonance. The fact that your brain is having to deal with ambiguity. A recent study by
I would
Jennifer
think that
Haynes-
they would push me off. So
Yeah,
I would,
I'd be like, oh my god. They're like, are they gonna kill me? Wait, why did I say? Okay, whatever.
okay, bro.
at Florida State University dubbed this the high place phenomenon. When approaching a
'Cause you're
ledge and
high.
a dangerous drop, your survival instinct kicks in and you pull yourself away. But your balance and motor systems don't get it. Nothing is pushing you, and you don't normally fall or leap randomly. So what's going on? The part of your brain that processes intention might resolve this by determining that something must be pushing you, or that you might actually want to jump or push your friend, even if none of that is true.
Yeah.
Now, we're not done with ambiguity yet, because our language reflects the gray area of terror and creepiness.
Recently that's
Take
been
a look at the
happening
word
well
terror
at the fire alarm
itself.
at my school.
We
I'm just
have
like,
horrible
my
and
brain.
horrific.
I don't know. It's like I know I'm
terrible,
not gonna pull it,
and
but like, it's
terrific.
so weird. It's
Why
like
is
that.
Well, through history, we never really figured out what to call powerful experiences, because they're both. They are full of awe, awesome, and they are full of awe, awful. We need them to survive. We need fears and the creeps to understand our size, our weaknesses. But on the other hand, avoiding them is pretty great too. The creeps is a physical reminder that the world is vague and full of ambiguity, but that we are cunning, always trying to figure things out, but nonetheless fragile. Is that terrible or terrific? Well, it's both, which, as a creepy ghost would say, is kind of beautiful. And as always, thanks for watching.
Alright. It wasn't like extremely scary.
Okay, then.
Wait.
Okay. Should we watch a liminal space video? That's 10. That's not
You wanna review?
No, because reason why.
Yeah. I know why.
Let's just watch liminal spaces images.
What is that?
Liminal space basically.
Oh.
Empty
what is this
space.
then? Hold on.
I've seen this before and never watched it. Just a prank. This is a prank.
Hello, sir. It's a great day to embarrass some enemies. Shockwave to the first unlucky duckling in the
That's
lobby.
good at the
My
game.
turn, Master Utopia. Ha ha ha.
I'm not
Telling
watching
our
that.
brother we put diesel in
Shouldn't
his
be doing
gas
this
truck.
for a
We
video.
have a surprise for you. You take a little peep at the gas gauge.
Y'all filled me up.
We filled it up, baby.
We filled you up. We got you the night.
Let's watch liminal space videos now. Or like, liminal space, like, you know, this
You said
great.
liminal space?
Yeah, there's basically images that give you, like, places that you think you've seen before.
Oh, yeah, I
Get
want to
the-
watch
This is your garbage trash browser, and this is Opera GX. you see this difference? Opera is one.
This is your.
Alright.
Half of these are probably. Oh, did I see a?
When I was
Let's
in
see
the
if I-
fourth grade, I was in my elementary school's after-school program. I
Oh, I
didn't
know
get
what
along
that
much with
was.
my peers, but I didn't really care because I was much
I don't know
more
where any of these
interested
are
in
so
something
far.
else.
I
I
knew
would
where
do the
that
same
ball
routine
pit
every
was.
day I was in that after-school program.
Thing.
Nope.
I would ask to
It
go
was
to the
from, like,
bathroom or get some water,
Yeah,
and when
I've seen
nobody
that
was
in
looking,
Roblox
I would
before.
slip into the school. While everyone was outside playing, I
Exit
enjoyed
sign.
being inside the school
Generic
alone,
exit sign.
wandering around the empty hallways. Despite being a dumb fourth grader, I was never caught. I would wander wherever I could go, the backstage of the auditorium, the empty cafeteria, or the hallways adorned with
That's a-
children's drawings.
So.
I
Oh,
had
that's not
friends,
foul.
but I never took them along with me. I
Alright,
just
Alex.
liked being alone in a place that should be full of life. For whatever reason, I was fascinated with roaming my school after classes had ended. I seemed to
I
I had the
unconsciously
same
appreciate
feeling when I went to the
feeling of being alone in
abandoned
these places.
Radasta High School one day when I was like 6 years old. It's now demolished and crap because it was abandoned. But yeah,
Places that were never meant to be seen this way. Places that should have been bustling with life. Places that you never really pay any attention to. I didn't know it then, but I know now that the thing I was unconsciously
I pay attention to
appreciating
everything.
were liminal spaces.
I pay attention to everything. I could find my way back home from places I've never been before.
Liminal space is the name
I've
given
tried
to
on
this
Google
recent
Maps, I can't
semi-viral
do
trend
it.
of photos depicting places where reality
Oh
altered.
wait, I know what that
These
is.
uncomfortable,
Some of these
creepy,
are
and
real,
nostalgic
actually.
photos have
So I
become
watched more
massively
videos on
popular
this.
over the
Oh,
last
it's
few
about the
years.
detector.
They're photos that depict things like old office spaces
Oh, wait,
where
this
all the
is a
equipment
classic?
has been moved out,
This is
schools with
classic.
blank hallways, or playgrounds at night. Just by those examples, I bet you can
Sorry,
get the
guys,
basic
I'm gonna
gist
have
of
to
what
nerd
liminal
out
spaces
fire
are.
alarms
Places
here,
where
too.
reality simply does not feel right.
what
It's
is
like
this?
an abandoned mall.
I've never seen any of these.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's meant to be places that you think you may have seen before. Or like places,
Hold on.
what? Okay, that
Way
video.
too deep into
that
the
has to be-
psychology.
Is this one? Or
No, there's this other video. What video?
I'm not watching this, bro.
Where are these images? Okay, so which one are you trying to find? The one that I was watching?
You wanna watch this?
Oh,
We just clicked on this one.
yeah. As long as they show pictures of creepy areas, I'm okay with it. I don't want ones that just.
I like this guy, but I don't know if his reaction.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the coziest React video of all time. It's raining. It was raining. I'm cozy in my there are these
Alright.
doesn't look like it was
spaces.
raining.
Town late at night is
Basically, it's r slash
was
little,
either very high. I was
um,
just recently escaped an insane asylum. Yeah, man, that's a 1 out of 5 cranberry juices. Oh, is this fake? Oh, it's not real. Yeah, I don't know. It's the red sky that's weird. That's like the back rooms in there, man. Number 36. This was my neighborhood
should
today.
be.
Where do you live, bro? This is what he hears. He wakes up every morning to go to school. This is what he hears, man. First thing, it never stops ever.